I've been getting a lot of questions about what I'm actually building. And the honest answer is, for the past 4 months, I've been building a museum of pivots. Because I've come to realize as a solo founder, your most valuable asset is your time. And I've spent the last 120 days running a series of fast, cheap experiments to figure out the absolute highest leverage place to invest that time. So today, I'm gonna walk you through the museum. So Exhibit A, the AI headshot app. On paper, it was a great first project. It was low lift, I could vibe code most of it, and I learned a ton about databases, Stripe, and just getting a product live. And I even got a few paying customers. But as I started to model out the future, I hit a bit of a wall. The unit economics were brutal. The lifetime value of a customer was low, which meant I couldn't reliably run paid ads. It had to be a pure, organic play. And I had to ask myself, do I want to spend the next year grinding for a business that might only ever hit 10K MRR? The ceiling just felt way too low. So I pivoted, which led to Exhibit B, the B2B short form analytics tool. The economics here were the complete opposite. High LTV, clear B2B customers. It was honestly a fantastic business on paper. I even built the MVP. Then I had another honest conversation with myself. See, before I went full time on my own thing, I spent almost 5 years building the same company. And it taught me a really dangerous lesson. Once you start making good money with something, it's incredibly difficult to stop. You get trapped. You don't want to stop the money that's coming in. You don't want to risk starting something new that might fail. And if it's something that takes all your time and energy just to maintain that income, you just keep pushing on that one thing and digging yourself deeper. It's so easy to get trapped. And as I looked at this B2B app, I saw the exact same trap forming. The path was super clear. Grind on sales calls, build a team, and wake up in a few years trapped in another golden cage that I built for myself. I didn't leave my company just to rebuild it with a different logo. The money was there, but the freedom I'm looking for was not. So I pivoted. All of this brings me to today. And this is where it gets interesting, because I've decided to do the one thing that conventional wisdom tells most founders not to do. I'm going all in on a B2C app in a massively saturated market, because all of that wasted time gave me all the data I needed. I now have a thesis. It's something I'm actually excited to pour myself into, something that gives me energy instead of just trapping me. And I know I said this in the past, but sometimes you learn new things and that changes everything. And that's okay. But here's the biggest realization I had. I don't have to do it all myself. I've spent the last few months leveling up my dev skills so I could feel confident enough to hire somebody better than me. And that's exactly what I've done. Brought on a developer, I'm bringing on a marketing consultant, and I'm moving from a solo, scrappy vibe coder to a focused founder building a team and a company. And truthfully, that's a lane I feel a lot more comfortable in. So that's where I'm at on my journey. I'm sure it looks super messy from the outside, but every pivot was a data point that taught me more about the business I want to build and the life I want to live. Now I have a clear mission, a hard deadline I've set for myself of January 1st to get profitable, and the early start of a team to help me get there. I won't be sharing the name of the app just yet, but I'll be sharing every win, loss, and lesson along the way, because I think that's the real story. See you tomorrow.